Hello, all. This is Dswank, and I am in Space Engineers in my survival world. This is the reactor room of my ship, my vessel, which we still haven't named. I need to come up with a good name for it. My mothership. Now, this is the little room that I don't really have a good name for. I guess observation room. That is below my hangar control room. And then we come up here, and voila, this is fully welded all the way down. So I'm going to be sealing this section off before the next video, and probably attaching the upgrade modules on these. Let's go down the stairs. I had, I'll just talk about a couple of things that I had been messing with earlier while we have a rendering issue here. Come on, close. Thank you. And this is the reactor room from inside. I'm not quite finished. I'd like to put some glass along in here, but I'm not entirely sure why I'm keeping these doors here, if that's the case, and why this is going to be pressurized. I don't know, but it may be leaving space so I can work on stuff and turn these into airlocks on either side. So I'm not 100% sure of what I'm gonna do with this big open area, other than leaving it because it's cool looking. Couple things. Well, one, I need to gather what's left of the materials and finish the last of the no, not that one. That one. The capacitors off. The last of the capacitors. Yes, the capacitors each use 200 explosives, so I really don't want them taking a hit. That's why they're in kind of this nestled heavy armor area. I would have extended it further out, or further this way, but I needed this here for conveyor things, which I'll probably change up at some point and push the conveyors the rest of the way in for more, or the capacitors. But for now, that's how they're going to be. Now, I do like these. However, I no longer am in the need for having them. In fact, I didn't really need them when I built them. It was nice having them, but honestly, this whole room feels like a waste. So I'm not I want to get rid of these. I'm not liking them. However, I do like this part of the ship. So I'm going to say that this part is done, the reactor room is done, the back column is done. So basically, other than this room, the original ship that we had has been fully converted. This room is nice. We have a bunch of stuff. It'll probably be the last room that I retrofit, just because it does have some uses. Unless I can think of a better way to organize this. Because I do not like the way it is at the moment. And, excuse me, something has blown in weather-wise, and I am all stopped up. So, I need to put my helmet on. We'll go through this 5H cruiser outside, And I have added some weapons. I haven't finished piping them up. Okay, as you can see, more lagging. There's a couple of things that I'm going to be doing to try and work on that. One is I'm going to be removing some scripts. Two, I'm thinking of loading in a gyroscope mod, considering the number of gyroscopes I have on this thing. Also, you probably haven't seen it since I merged these two sections together. We've got some damage here, but that's just funky shape damage. And we'll mess with that later. Where are the scrappy remains? There's the hangar bay. It still has a bunch of scrappable stuff on it. Yes, I added LCD screens with the pirate logo on it. Yar. And let's see, what else do we have? We have this pathway, which leads into the upside down ship. And this, yes, this pathway, which is at the back of the first hangar, which will lead to the other upside down ship, which is here. And all those gyros. Oh wow, all those gyros. And I want to use this as kind of a storage area for ships. Not, well, basically an increased hangar size for like ground ships, ground vehicles. I have ground vehicles, have a ramp or something that takes them up to here, and then have a ship that fits in this area somehow, that is a ship that can take things down to a planetary surface. I did have to do some reworking when I merged or worked them together, so this is kind of ugly at the moment, but it's sealed. Over here I need to replace the airlock door that went there, build an airlock door here, inside here, build the ramp down, and then the gyroscopes would have to go. Well, let me sit in a command chair real quick, and speaking of command chairs, we need to go take a look at the new bridge. Oh wait, before we do that, let's talk about the weapons that I've added. I haven't piped them up yet, but these guns here are flak cannons. These guns here are the big deck cannons. These guns here are 230 millimeters, and I replaced the coil cannons with the 80 millimeter mag rail turret. So yeah, we've got a lot of firepower, but I don't think it's excessive yet. So, and I don't have anything covering the bottom yet either, which will be done on these mount points across here. And I also, for now, have a fairly ugly piping solution. So I do have a fairly good-sized mess that I've got to take care of with that ship, now that I've added it on. Let's see. Oh, I also have talked on the mod page that adds all the balanced turrets and everything, and you, well, let me fly back under. I've run into an issue where a lot of these are, well, the way the mod changes these, they will no longer sit here. So I may have to go and change weapon mods, unfortunately, because at this point, really the only reason for me to do anything, well, I guess I could try and find a planet or something, but my original objective had me going out and playing around with a world mod. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably take these out because I know of a flak mod that I like, and I'll install the flak mod. I'll install Colt, or not Colt, but Oki, and I'll install the triple battleship cannon from Mech Specs, just to and the railgun mod pack, just to get all the weapon systems working on this ship, but they may not be balanced, so that'll be an issue. But I'll also have the defensive weapons of other all working, of the pirate ship, the ships that I'm going to be pirating will work. So I'm going to be working on that. Now, I haven't finished here. I was going to have, the floor plan mod or script. I was going to have giant LCD panels, conglomerate panels here running the script, but it just made the game run so slow because of how big my ship is. I'm not going to mess with it. But this is the bridge, new bridge. I like it. There's a couple of problems that I have with it, though. One is, when you're in the pilot seat, yes, you do have a relatively good view, but the corner screens block stuff for you. But ideally, you would have other people here, so yeah, I like it. Other than that one problem that I spoke of, I like it. Ooh, Scooby. Scooby. However, I hadn't thought of that. I wonder if I could hang Sage's command chair right here and put just another console in front. That might be interesting. I might give that a try. So yeah, we've got that. And yeah, I kind of want to add some more in here, but I don't see the point. So I'm kind of because I'm fighting. I want to make this look nice, but I'm also fighting issues with keeping the game running with the ship in it. So that could be a problem. And sorry, I was trying to pop my back, so I might have moved a little far from the microphone at some point during that. But back we go. Okay, I thought I saw a bend. I don't need my helmet on, do I? Oh well. But yeah, that's what I've changed with the ship. Oh yeah, the something I went up there but never actually dealt with Gyroscopes. 265 gyroscopes. Now, there's a couple of mods out there that give me large power gyros that are they increase power usage. They also increase in resource cost, but limit the number of gyroscopes that I have on the ship, and because I don't need that many in comparison. So I'm thinking of installing that mod because that would make life so much easier. Because it would lower the functional block count, because gyroscopes, while they don't move, they do have a physics calculation based on number and things like that, which isn't that painful. But the real painful part of it is gyroscopes are spherical, and spherical things don't work too well. They take a lot of triangles. I mean, these take a lot of triangles, but here's the gyroscope I was looking for. You can see it has, well, it's a sphere, and those take a lot of triangles. Now, my hope is that when they finally update for the new render engine that they're using, that more batteries. That's good to know. That the game or their new models, that the game engine is or how the new models play with each other is updated and functions better, which is something I would really like to see. This just feels odd, like I'm missing something in the floor plan. Because I think there should be more to the ship back there. It's just a hallway. Glass. There should be more to the ship. Hallway. This takes me downstairs. And that takes me downstairs. But there should be more to the ship, and I'm not sure where it is. So, well, this has been kind of a brief little show off of what I've done. Because nothing exciting is going on. I haven't gone mining yet or anything. I'm just this is going to be how I do things as I upgrade the ship, unless something exciting happens, like I get attacked by a vulture, or not vulture, Argentavis. Well, Argentavis is a giant vulture, so but there was also I'm keeping my eye out for other pirate ships that I haven't seen before. So, yeah, I'm hoping to see, like, there's like the Lost Pilgrim or Wandering Pilgrim or something like that I'd like to find. So, yeah. If I see that, I'll record it. But otherwise, I'm doing a bunch of upgrades and then going to record a video. So, anyway, if you'd like to see a different style of video with that, go ahead, leave a comment below. Tell me how you'd like me to change that up. and I'll look into doing so. I hope you enjoyed this brief look at how I've upgraded the ship and where I'm going with things. I am going to do the gyroscope mod because it's just going to make things function better. I forgot I had you, little dude. I am going to need to go and get oxygen soon. Ooh, we have you. I haven't torn down yet. But yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment below, tell me what you thought, and I will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.